Hi, I'm Gemma Lavender and welcome to All About Space. You might have heard that we're due a solar eclipse on the 20th of March. So what is a solar eclipse? It's basically when the moon moves in front of the sun's surface and blocks a proportion of light on the Earth's surface. So we've got two types of eclipse. We've got the partial and we've got the total eclipse. So to show you exactly what happens during an eclipse, I've got a melon for the Earth, I've got a lime for the moon, and I've got a torch for the sun. So with a partial eclipse, as you can see here, the moon only blocks out a proportion of the sun's light. But with a total eclipse, the sun's light is actually blocked out entirely, causing a shadow on the Earth. So where is the solar eclipse visible? Now the eclipse is visible from Northern Europe and parts of Asia and Africa. So if you want to see totality, so that's 100% of the sun's surface covered, you'll have to head to Svalbard in Norway or the Faroe Islands. However, if you're in Edinburgh in Scotland, you'll see just over 90% of the sun's surface covered. If you're in London, you still get to see a partial eclipse, which will be around 50% of the sun's surface covered. If you are in Istanbul in Turkey, you'll just see just over 40%, but it'll still be a good eclipse to view, seeing it's a good proportion of the sun's surface covered. So to view the eclipse, you have to be very safe. If you don't have any solar viewers or anything that you can use, or anyone that you know that you can use this, borrow this equipment from, then you can use household items to actually view the eclipse. I'm going to pass you over to James, who will show you how to make these safe solar viewers. Over to you, James.
Thanks, Gemma. So, hi, I'm James, and so what I'm going to be going through with you is 3 different ways in which you can view that solar eclipse safely, really. So, anybody who has actually stared at the sun knows it's not very good for your eyesight, so what's the best way to protect your eyes? So, we've got 3 different methods, 2 of which are homemade and one's shop bought. So, with that shop bought option, what we've got is a pair of solar viewer sunglasses. Now, with these, they basically block out 99% worth of the light that's coming from the sun. So all of those UV rays, anything that's dangerous and nasty for your eyes, will get blocked out, leaving you with that 1%, which means that you'll be able to view that solar eclipse very nicely through these sunglasses. They also look pretty cool as well, so you've got that on your side. So the 2 homemade methods, the first one's quite a messy one, so make sure you've got a responsible person nearby. It's basically a bin. It's going to be a bin with a black bin liner, and it's going to be filled with water. Now, the things you've really got to take into account with this is to make sure it's a very sturdy bin, because once you start filling this up with water, it's going to get quite heavy and you don't want to make a mess. So get a sturdy bin, fill it with a black bin liner, and that black bin liner is very important again because it's dark, so whatever's going to be reflected into the water on the top, you're going to want to be able to see that reflection, so make sure it's a dark bin liner. So, and that is really how that one works. You're catching the reflection of the sun and the eclipse into the top of the water, and you're just going to look at it. It's very straightforward and simple. So that's the messy option. And the most straightforward and high-tech version is the paper. So we've got 2 sheets of paper, okay, one of which, if you puncture a hole through the center of one of them and hold that up to the sun, so you'll be looking through that for a split second just to make sure that you've got it in the right place, then you can put your second sheet of paper behind it. So then what you'll see is the light that's coming through the first puncture will be then landing on the second piece of paper, showing you exactly what it is that you're looking at. So, like I say, very straightforward, very easy, and helps you keep your eyesight safe. So enjoy, and I'll hand you back over to Gemma.
Thank you, James. And thank you for watching All About Space. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at Space Answers. You can like us on Facebook, and don't forget to check out our website, spaceanswers.com.